I won a $100 scratch off. Stopped at Route 30 liquor to cash it in, and I left the boys in the car.
Shows you've been at home over 45 minutes. So it wasn't just a 5-minute.
That is probably 100% the reason why I made a bad decision.
When two young children were found alone inside a parked vehicle outside an Illinois liquor store, this soft-spoken mom had a long list of excuses. But her excuses quickly turned into a full-blown police investigation.
How old are they?
2 and 4, and it's past their bedtime. I literally, like I said, my phone, I gave them Cocoa Melon for a second to cash it in. Also, I stopped, they were yelling. I am having issues with high blood pressure. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I can compare it to like ocular migraines. It's like my vision gets really bad. It's almost like staring into the sun. Usually what I try to do is I drive them around because they have 2 older sisters. We drop them off at 8 o'clock. There's an exchange at the police station. And I usually try and drive them around when they're tired. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 12:20.
How long have you been here?
Here?
Yeah.
Not long. We drive around, literally.
Okay, what did you stop here for tonight?
To cash in. I had a $100 lottery ticket that I won on. Like I said, you can see it. It's inside.
Okay. You came in here?
Yep, I see the kids.
Yes.
Yep. Who, when you did the exchange, who do they go with?
My older daughters have a different dad.
So they go with the dad, you're saying, or the daughters? Who? It's like, so you said you did an exchange, who do they go with?
We have an exchange. Yeah, we have an exchange at the police station at 8 p.m.
Tonight?
Tonight?
I mean, so was that
Yes, it was at 8 p.m. tonight. We drove around for a bit. My phone started off at 14% earlier. Drove around. We drove around by Jewel. I tell them that we're looking to see if there's money on the ground. Like I said, I use the car as a means to kind of subside their feelings too, because they get upset with dropping them off. For him, for them, Mokina.
You know his number?
He put my head through a brick wall.
Do you know his number?
It's 312 something or other. I can look it up.
You can't, because we're going to have to keep it. You're going to have to come with us.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm not going to make my doctor's appointment.
Or grandma?
I'm not going to make my doctor's appointment tomorrow.
No,
Corey, we'll take it step by step.
But first,
We need to make sure that they're going to be okay. So is there somebody that can come here and pick them up?
I can't just take them home.
Who's at home?
Who's at home? It's me.
Okay.
It's just me.
Do you have grandparents?
Do they have there was a domestic issue with the father. He doesn't have custody.
That's not my question.
It's a safety thing.
I just asked you a
I
question.
can call my mom
Where's your outlet?
in New Lenox.
Okay. That's fine. If she can come get them, then that's fine.
Hey, Mom. So, can we talk about my life?
Hey, Corey, just...
Well, I won a $100 scratch off, and I couldn't cash it in Speedway. So I stopped at Route 30 liquor to cash it in, and I left the boys in the car. I'm at all of New Lenox currently. So they want you to come have the boys released too.
Can you ask her if you can come down?
I'm by the horse. She lives off of Sunset. Can I just drive them over there?
No, I can't.
Okay.
With the children's safety addressed, officers turned to verifying Corey's explanation and establishing the timeline.
Look, we just looked at the video now. It shows you've been at home over 45 minutes. So it wasn't just a 5-minute thing. Okay, you just didn't stop here, cash the lottery ticket, and go throw $20 in. Okay? You've been in here for almost 45 minutes. And then you were at another one at the same thing. You just got a call about you being at the other gas station.
Gas station.
The gas station you were at before you came here.
What gas station? What are you talking about?
Food and fuel.
I wasn't at Food and Fuel. I've not been at Food and Fuel. We were at Jewel. I haven't been at Food and Fuel. I've not been at Food and
We'll find
Fuel.
out, because they gave you your plate. Same spot.
That's it.
Obviously, video shows that you were here for 45 minutes. You can't leave your children unattended in a car for 45 minutes.
I didn't think it was 45 minutes.
You have any weapons in the car with you?
No.
Guns?
No.
Knives?
I have a knife in my pocket from work.
Kind of knife?
Don't reach in for it. I'll reach it.
Okay.
No, I'll get
No, just one in my pocket.
on,
It's a big
Here.
metal. It's a big metal one.
Here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your hand. You're gonna step out of the car.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Turn around.
Go right over here. Go right there.
I think it's my right pocket.
Put your hands.
metal one.
Put your hands up here for me. You don't have any weapons on you, correct?
No,
All you had was the knife.
Yeah.
So back of my hand, I'm gonna search your waist area. Okay?
You okay? I'm sorry. Sorry. Are you okay? Your glasses are.
I got it.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
stay
Jesus.
forward for me.
Uh-huh.
So Corey, let me talk to your mom first. Or do you want her to start getting the kids? What do you want?
Well, let's just see what she wants to do.
Okay.
I think she's got car seats on
She's
there.
got car
Take them. Here, I'll help you.
My second in command. I just have
Second command, huh?
when it comes to the boys, yeah. Not like she meant that I called the shot. Did that come out wrong?
No, I understood. No, I understood it.
Okay. Okay.
Stay right there for me. You
But
can
can
face
I-
me. Just relax.
Okay.
Just relax.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the back seat over here. Already did beforehand. Thank you. It's a short ride to the police station, Corey.
I know. I was just there earlier.
For what? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
As the investigation moved to the police station, detectives began piecing together Corey's account of the evening.
Corey, so we're just trying to get an understanding of what happened today. If you could just start at the beginning. Where were you before you were at Route 30 Liquors?
Okay, what part do you need clarified? I'm sorry, I had back to dinner or like from dropping off my daughters?
So we could start there, I guess. So you dropped off children here at the PD, right? At 8?
8 p.m.
Okay. What did you do after 8 p.m.? Were you just driving around with your 2 kids
Yeah.
in your vehicle?
Yeah. Around Jewel parking lot, went back behind the side. When I'm super stressed out, sometimes I step out of the car and have a half a cigarette, because, yeah, and they're in the car, I'm right there in front of the car.
Detectives next focused on retracing Corey's evening, step by step, to better understand how the incident unfolded.
So you were driving around. What time do you think you got to Route 30 Liquors?
I don't even know what time you guys showed up. Honestly, I looked at their clock in there and it said 9:24. And I said, wow, it's so early. And then it's kind of like one of those things where, like, right now, the lights going off the table are like really, it's the lights will activate things even more for me. Like LED lights and stuff like that. And it was kind of just like one of those bugs too, you know, the light. And so I cashed it in, and she goes, well, how do you want it? And I said, well, whatever's easiest for you to count down in your drawer later. And so she handed me all 20s, and she goes, I even gave you 5 5s, or 4 5s, sorry. And kind of looked around, and the boys were being too much. One of them was asleep.
With the timeline established, detectives turned to the decisions and conversations that kept Corey inside the store.
But there was an older guy who, I don't know, he asked me if I've ever been to Vegas. And it was just,
Where was it? I'm kind of lost. Where was this older guy?
about 30 or whatever. He just kind of was mentioning Vegas and stuff like that. And then as he was talking, the one lady goes, oh, Popo are here. And I'm like, oh my God, no. And like,
Where was this guy at?
in the liquor store?
No, I know, but where inside the liquor store? Where were you guys at?
Um,
So he was talking about Vegas.
He was playing the slots.
Okay. And so you were sitting next to him?
Yeah. And I was right by the window, and I was looking out, and in 30 seconds, you know, I was watching the window the whole time. And even if you watch the video, I was watching the video, I was watching the car. There was a black car that pulled up next to me at one point.
What slots were you playing? Do you remember the name or what it looked like?
I don't even know.
Did you?
I don't even know if I was even playing. I know you talked to, I can tell you everything they said about Vegas. I told them a story about a shopping cart and like all the money that was in my pocket and that was falling around, and I had singles too, but I was so confused because I don't know, I didn't have any other cash on me. And so like, but I swore she gave me $80 in 20s, but then I had singles and I don't know, I can't figure anything out right now. He just talked to me for a minute and it was nice.
How long do you think you were in there, Corey?
I have no idea right now. I honestly am having the hardest time with anything right now. I'm sorry.
Why did you choose to leave him in the car?
I was only gonna be in and out.
Think of anything else, Candace? Or this is the first time you've done something like this?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll sit in front of the car, like I said, and like, just when, it's almost like overstimulation when you have a 2 and a 4-year-old, and they're having breakdowns after their sisters leave, and they're upset about it, but they don't channel it that way. They just come out and they're just screaming and crying sometimes. Mm-hmm. And there has been times where, yeah, I'm not a tablet mom. I don't do screen time or anything, but Coco Melon is one thing they both love, and sometimes after I drop off their sisters, I'll drive around. If I have work the next day, I'll drive, and I'll drive, because it puts the 2-year-old to sleep. Mm-hmm. Once one goes out, it's easier to focus all my attention on the other one, and yeah, and I carry them both upstairs at the same time. I don't leave them in the car, you know, like carry one upstairs and then go back for the other one. No, I carry them both up at the same time. That's why I was laughing when they're like, do you want to take them out of the car seat? I'm like, no, this is nothing. Like, I'm used to carrying both of them.
So would you say that today you were overstimulated by them after you dropped off your daughters? That's why you parked at the Jewel and you were driving around, and then you went into the liquor store just to kind of have a break?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a break.
You had your daughters the whole day, right?
No, it's the fact that it's funny because I made a change to make everything harder, but...
You said you made a change?
I know I'm not going to have a good doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I know...
You seem pretty stressed out. I haven't been with you for very long, but...
And you know what? That is probably 100% the reason why I made a bad decision.
Mm-hmm. We have to look at the positive of it, right? Both your kids are okay. Nothing bad happened to them. You know, everybody makes bad decisions. We just have to learn from our bad decisions, right? I think maybe today you were overstimulated by the kids, and you stepped out of the car and you went in to cash your lottery ticket, and then thought maybe you were going to be in there for 5 minutes. Somebody showed you attention, so you stayed in there a little bit longer, not realizing that you were in there for that long.
Engaging in people, I'm sure that's all it was. It was not me sitting in a jail cell fixating on what's to come.
Would you say you were talking to the person in the gambling room for 30 minutes?
I don't think it was.
And time just went by you?
I honestly have no idea what time. Okay. Like, I know they close at 10, and I
Did
know
you go
they
check on the
closed.
kids at all and go back in? Did you go out and go back in and check on the kids at any point?
I could see the car the whole entire time, and like even they have windows, mm-hmm. and there was a black car that pulled up next to it at one point. I think I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to leave him in the car? Is that what you say? Is that what you mean?
Just in general, I didn't mean for any of this, and this isn't me. Like I said, I don't even leave them in the car to like take one upstairs. I don't know. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I think you're under a lot of stress right now, and I get it, and I don't think that, you had any intent to harm your kids today.
No.
I mean, they look very well taken care of.
No,
and you have a lot going on, so I think time maybe
Lenny
got away
is
from
so
you
afraid
today.
of cops, and I'm so fucking petrified about how much damage I've just done because of this.
Well, I don't think they know anything. They were picked up before any of this happened, right? So, us just having a conversation with you, he's not at an age where he will remember any of that. And your mom, so you can explain to him in a way where it'll be nothing like what it really is, right?
We've gone to Target a few times, and you know how you guys have to go to Target for whatever reason. If you guys are parked outside of Target, he has a breakdown, he won't go in.
Well, maybe you should bring him here sometime and give him a tour so he knows that the police aren't bad.
I've tried that.
How much money did you win anything on the slots?
No, who did I show the money to?
Wasn't me. I don't know.
Do you know how much money you put in the slot
Did
machine?
you guys went through my pockets? Did you take out the cash?
No, it's still in your pockets.
You can count it. I had a $100 scratch off winner. It was
Did you put like $20 in the machine?
I honestly don't even know.
By this stage, detectives focused on documenting Corey's explanation as the investigation neared its conclusion.
So obviously we have to continue the investigation, right? So they have cameras in there and everything.
That's fine.
Everything's gonna show how long you were in there and so forth. So that's why we like to bring you in here to talk to you so you can give your side of the story and your recollection of events of what happened. Because you were there, we weren't there. We can watch video, but we like to hear it firsthand from you to give you the opportunity to explain to us why things went the way they went, that's all.
I haven't taken any substances or anything like that, and I'll do a blood draw or a breathalyzer or something if you want it, but I would bomb a field sobriety test so bad right now. It's not even funny. My blood pressure is through the roof.
Do you need an ambulance? Are you okay? We can
I
call
mean, if
you
you
an
have a
ambulance.
blood pressure cuff,
We don't.
okay.
Just the fire department does. So we can call you an ambulance if you think you need
I don't
an
need
ambulance.
medical attention
Okay.
because, like, I've got the appointment tomorrow.
Sure you don't need an ambulance?
Am I gonna miss my doctor's appointment tomorrow?
No, after this, we're gonna get you your belongings and we're gonna take you home.
You're getting a court date and you took a show to your court date.
So
So if
but-
you want an ambulance, we can
but
call
how-
you one here.
I know you guys said you were towing my car. How do I get my car?
We
Well-
ended up not taking your car. You can step out, Corey. You good? You okay?
Do you want us to call you an ambulance?
No.
Are you sure?
No. Don't worry, I wouldn't.
Corey was transported to the New Lenox Police Headquarters for processing following her arrest. She was charged with endangering the life or health of a child. The Illinois Department of Children and Family Services also opened a child welfare investigation before Corey was later released with a court summons. According to court records, one count was later dismissed, while the remaining charge resulted in a withhold of judgment, 12 months of court supervision, required educational programs, and $544 in fines and court costs. Corey's case concluded on June 17, 2025.